mailman. They're stealing all my fish. Everyone say hi to Fish Tank Barn Mike.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
And then my mailman's over here stealing the rest of the shrimp.
Hey there, welcome here to the Fish Tank Barn channel. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. If not, hope it does get better for you. We did go down to Akron, Ohio about a week ago, and we're able to pick up quite a few fish tanks and quite a few fish from Jimmy. So what I want to do today is take you through all of the tanks, all of the fish, and kind of show you what's going on with everything. So let's go ahead in the barn, and we'll go ahead and take a look. We first come to our 20 long rack that I did put in the back of the fish room. So looking at the top 20 long, you can see quite a bit of plants, quite a bit of aquascaping. We actually moved this tank as is, so we basically just drained the water and moved the aquascape with it. This tank is home to some mud endlers. As well as some cherry shrimp. But this tank I really enjoy. I think this is probably the most aquascape tank in the fish tank barn. Alright, we next come to the bottom 20 long. As you can see, it is a little murky. I did add some more sand to it the other day, so I do apologize for that. This tank is home to some Variatus platies, as well as the Antinobus toweri, which is the blue-tailed gadiid. This is another tank once we kind of get it cleared out, get the plants in it. Really happy to see how this turns out. This one was a lot of fun to set up and get the aquascape going. And this is a tank I'm definitely looking forward to in the future. We're now moving on to the 55 gallon. This tank probably saw the most changes out of any of the tanks. This tank is home to the Tropheus red bemba. I did completely re-aquascape this tank, adding a lot of the reef rock as well as the Vallisneria. The substrate was the same, but this definitely has a very different fish load than what it had at Jimmy's with the rainbow fish and the plecos. Alright, we're now going to head upstairs and look at the 29 gallon rack. Had a little bit of trouble figuring out where I wanted to put this rack, but top of the stairs seems to work pretty well. Still plenty of clearance, so pretty happy with how it turned out. We're going to start with the top 29 gallon. As you can see, there's quite a few cherry shrimp in here. This one did keep most of the original aquascaping. I did add a few of the pea gravel that came along with catching the shrimp to come in here. I also put in here some Santa Maria endlers. I am going to work to take the Santa Maria endlers out of the 75 gallon that they're currently in and move them to something a little bit smaller. I think it would be better for those fish. So I'm pretty excited to see the colony grow up in here and see quite a few cherry shrimp and quite a few endlers. Alright, we're going to look at the bottom tank now. Haven't been able really to figure out what to add to this. So if you guys have any ideas in the comment section, go ahead and let me know. So let's go ahead and have a look at all of the fish. All right, we're going to start with the super red bristlenose plecos. There is a group of them that I put here in this 40 breeder, along with the Xiphophorus clemense. They all seem to be doing quite well in here and enjoying life. We are not going to spend a ton of time on the 120-gallon Gadea tank and the rainbow fish. We did talk about those in the last video, but we do have a group of 5 Melanitania goiter river, and they're hanging out here with a group of Capelyctes and Caustis, as well as some gold dust mollies. This fish is a fish that I would deem as one of the surprises of the trip. I don't keep a ton of apistogrammas, but we do have the apistogramma Hongsley pair in here. They are in one of the 20-gallon breeding tanks. They've been supplied with a coconut hut, as well as some Indian almond leaves that I did pick up from the aquarium co-op. This male is absolutely stunning, and really hoping to get some fry out of these. I know we probably don't have the right water for the apistogrammas, but I am going to go ahead and give it a go. See if I can soften the water a little bit with the almond leaves, and see how it turns out. So we are now coming to the Tanganyikan tank. This tank has a group of Neolamprologus similis, as well as the Daffodil burchardi. This tank is almost an exact replica of Jimmy's 100-gallon tank that he had from Custom Aquariums. I did do a couple things differently in this tank. Did add the Vallisneria. I just like to have some plants in there for nutrient export, etc. And then I did add some of the reef rock in here, just to kind of add some hiding places for the burchardi. So really hoping to see some more fry come out of here. There are some already. But this is just a really fun tank to sit and watch. We're now coming to the 20-gallon high. This tank is home to the Lamprologus congruensis. I do have a couple of these guys in here. Probably am going to hit up Sand City cichlids and get a couple of more. But definitely some pretty cool fish. Definitely looking forward to getting these into a breeding project as well. Now we're coming to one of the real highlights of my trip over to Jimmy's. These are the Vienna guppies. If you do follow Jimmy's channel or the Aquarium Co-op channel, there is quite a bit of story to these fish. I believe Corey did pick these up in Austria, I believe, at the International Guppy Championship when he went over to Germany for Interzoo back in 2018. These are absolutely stunning fish. I have been kind of keeping my eye out for them for a long time. So this is definitely a fish that was really worth waiting for. And really excited to actually start breeding these some more, and definitely getting them out to some other people. So, you know, these are some pretty awesome fish, and probably some of the best guppies I've ever had here in the fish tank park. All right, we're now coming to the final tank on our tour here. This is the Galaxy Medaka tank. This is actually in a 20-gallon tank as well, right next to the Vienna guppies. As you can see here, there are an additional group of Vienna guppies in this tank. When you're playing with rare fish, it's definitely good to have basically 2 colonies going. In case one crashes, you can have another one. But definitely going to get the Galaxy Madakas going as well. Got to get the spawning mops going, and going to start really starting to play with some rice fish. Well there, fellow fish keepers, definitely hope you enjoyed this video. It was really a lot of fun helping Jimmy out tear down his fish room, setting up the new tanks and everything, something I've not done in a while. Found some new fish to be interested in as well, especially the rainbow fish, if you check out the prior video. So I definitely want to thank Jimmy. It was definitely very generous to give me all of this stuff. I told him if he ever wanted any of it back, it'd be sent back to him, no questions asked. So it's definitely very generous of him. I do have some breeding projects to pursue, definitely with the rice fish, as well as the Vienna guppies. So I definitely do see it as a responsibility, especially the Vienna guppies. Those are extremely hard to come by. Corey went through a lot to get those into the country alone. Definitely feel responsible for their well-being and their care. Not that I don't feel responsible for any of the other fish in here, but those are extra special. Those have quite an interesting story. So definitely do want to get those out to some of my other fellow aquarists as well. So if this is our first time meeting, I would appreciate it if you check out some of the other videos here on the channel. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscription button, ding the notification bell so you don't miss any of the further updates on the channel. So that being said, stay safe out there, stay fishy. I'll catch you guys on the next video.